Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. My name is Japneet Singh, and I stand here today proudly as a Sikh and a New Yorker. First, I want to say how honored I am to stand alongside such a distinguished panel of interfaith leaders. We may come from different faiths, we may pray differently, we may have different histories and traditions. But what unites us today is something far more important: our moral clarity about what a real democracy is supposed to be. And a real democracy does not mean a country where the majority gets to define the rights of everyone else. A real democracy means equality. It means religious freedom. It means dignity for minorities. It means the freedom to disagree with those in power. I want to be very clear. I'm not here to speak against Hindus. I'm not here to speak against Hinduism. Sikhs have a deep respect for people of every faith. But I am here to speak against an ideology and an organization whose vision of India is fundamentally at odds with the Sikh principles of equality, freedom, and justice. The Sikh faith was born in Punjab with a revolutionary message: no human being is superior because of their religion, caste, language, or birth. Guru Nanak Dev Ji challenged religious hatred and social hierarchy. Guru Hargobind Dev Ji gave his life standing for the right of another faith to practice freely. Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji gave his life not for Sikhs alone, but for the religious freedom of others. Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji gave us one of the most powerful examples of what liberation truly means. When Guru Hargobind Sahib Ji was wrongfully imprisoned, he did not simply seek his own freedom. When he was released, he secured the freedom of 52 other imprisoned Hindu rulers as well. This liberation became the yearly celebration we call Bandi Chhor Divas, the Day of Liberation. The Sikh message is clear: freedom is not real if it only belongs to you. Freedom means bringing others with you. So when the leader of an organization rooted in an extreme far-right ideology comes to New York and presents himself under the banner of oneness and universal harmony, we have every right to ask, what does that oneness actually mean? Does it mean equality for everyone? Does it mean the freedom to disagree? Does it mean the minorities, including Sikhs, Muslims, Christians, Dalits, and others, can live with dignity without being pressured to conform to a singular identity? Because Sikh history teaches us something very clearly. There can be no true unity without equality. There can be no peace without justice. And there can be no oneness when one identity is placed above all others. The India we see under the BJP today is not the democratic ideal that so many of us believe India can and should be. And we cannot separate the BJP's political project from the ideological ecosystem that gave birth to it and continues to influence it, the RSS. Now, I want to talk directly to Mayor Zoran Mamdani. We all love you here. Yes, we love Zoran? Yeah. Mayor, during your campaign, you spoke very clearly about Narendra Modi. You called Modi a war criminal, and you placed him in the same moral conversation as Benjamin Netanyahu. You said you would not stand alongside Modi if he came to New York. Today we are asking you, where is that same moral clarity? Because if you believed Modi's record demanded that you speak out, then how can New York remain silent when the ideological organization that helped shape the political worldview behind Modi is bringing its leader to our city? How can we welcome the manufacturers of Modi's ideology while pretending that the ideology itself does not matter? Mayor Mamdani, we are not asking you to silence anyone. We are asking you to speak up. You have already shown that you are willing to say that certain leaders are not welcome in New York because of what they represent. You have said Benjamin Netanyahu is not welcome here. One can argue that it was because of this moral clarity and consistency that you are sitting in City Hall today and leading the world's greatest city. We are asking you to apply that same standard once again. Because this is not Hindu versus Sikh. This is not India versus America. This is about whether New York will stand for democracy, pluralism, and religious freedom, or whether we will give a platform to an ideology that places religious extremism above equality. So we ask you to join us all to call that his visa does not get approved. And if it is approved, we hope you join us on Saturday as we make sure that we keep this ideology, this leader, so-called leader, accountable. Thank you very much.
Bole so nihal,
Sat Sri Akal.